It's me again. Another video, a different broom cupboard. Rush for the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. I hope your Tuesday is going swimmingly. Doesn't seem to be going swimmingly for the pursuit in Mateus Fernandes from Southampton, with a number of other clubs now interested. It's almost like it was orchestrated. Just saying. It just seemed a bit weird that yesterday we were announcing we were going to be putting a bid in rather than don't say anything and then put a bid in, which, to be honest, most people would have done anyway. Anyway, regardless of that, it is the world famous Hammers headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. Don't forget, this show yesterday, we put a teaser of the Thomas Repka interview we've got coming out on Sunday, which is a very interesting interview for more reasons than one. If you do want to meet Thomas and you're in the Romford area, Hornchurch, East Londonish area, he is going to be appearing at the Russ Club on Friday with E13 Events and Ian, alongside Jimmy Walker, Julien Faubert, and maybe another couple of extra ex-players as well. So it's literally like 3-4 tickets left. So if you want to go, contact Ian at E13 Events, probably tomorrow, because they've got the DT38 golf day today, so they'll probably do it on the fairways as we speak. But check out leedsatmufferbrand.com for latest news, reviews and opinions, and even just to have a forum chat with all the Hammers across the world. Let's start with some non-transfer news. Yeah, here we go. Well, kind of but it sort of is transfer news in terms of the possibility of Mr. Ward-Prowse leaving the club this summer. He has, according to reports in leedsatmufferbrand.com, actually, he is named or has been named as the Hammers vice captain for the season ahead. Graham Potter's first full season in charge at West Ham, and JWP is vice captain. Now, actually, this rings very similar to the beginning of last season when Lopetegui took over, then made James Ward-Prowse. He was vice captain then as well, and then loaned him out to Nottingham Forest to get Guido Rodriguez in. Could history repeat itself? I don't think it will, which won't be music to some people's ears. But a great professional, great person to have around. Just wish we had people ahead of him in the pecking order, really, for the role he needs to be done in the team. Elsewhere, rumours, players coming in over 200 now. I think we're up to 205 now, with reports that West Ham are amongst the list of interested parties in terms of the pursuit for the Liverpool fullback Kostas Tsimikas. The 29-year-old Greek international is ready to leave Liverpool this summer amid links with Fulham, Leeds and West Ham in the article. The Greek international may have played his last game for Liverpool after Arne Slot omitted him from the matchday squad for the Charity Shield last weekend. As I said, there's a lot of clubs vying for him. West Ham being listed is quite an unusual one, because I don't think we really need another left fullback, if I remember, in terms of the position Tsimikas plays. I think we're okay there. I think we're sorted for ease and whiz there. So this one's just agent talk. But it's been reported, and we'll report it back to you because your thoughts. Not going to happen. Similarly, an article for The Athletic came out today, which suggested that Liverpool are holding out £50 million for Harvey Elliott. They quote West Ham and RB Leipzig as two sides interested in him. If I'm led to be believed, RB Leipzig didn't qualify for Europe either. It says, the article says, last Leipzig also missed out on European qualification, so they reckon that we're on a level playing field with them. Although they suggest we have the upper hand, I don't think it will. Harvey Elliott's gone very, very quiet. Sometimes that's a good thing. Don't forget, last season there was reports that we weren't signing Somerville, and then literally within 2 days we'd signed Somerville. Harvey Elliott would be something I'd be lovely to be surprised about. It's like if you just, you see the social media, although you'd never, because it would be released on Twitter or something else first. But I much as I love you at West Ham, I just don't think that I think that ship has sailed somewhat, unfortunately. What should we talk about first? Let's talk about League Cup. Let's talk about the League Cup. Or is it our year for the Cup this year? Is it Hammers this year? Oh, are we going to have a good Cup run in the League Cup this year? Well, it starts very early, doesn't it, with the draw taking place tomorrow, 7:20 on Sky Sports, following the with the is it Birmingham City are playing? Is it the first league tie? I think it's Birmingham City in terms of the first round ties. And where is it? I had it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's going to take 7:20 estimated time, and that will take place before Birmingham City's tie with Sheffield United on Sky Sports. So check that out, and maybe we'll get a decent cup run this year in the League Cup. I've always think that's our best chance to win some silverware, is the League Cup, because also it's like in February. So if you've won it by February, you sort of know you're in Europe already. You could sort of not calm down, but you're not. And I think it's probably our best chance to qualify for Europe this year, is to try and win a cup. And the League Cup is particularly if you get through the first few rounds quickly, and maybe some of the other sides get knocked out of each other. They don't tend to take it as seriously as others in terms of the big boys. You know, and we've never won the League Cup. We got to the final in 18-1, but never won it. So why not this year? Why not? Why not? In terms of other cup competitions, under 21s, they kick off their National League Cup tomorrow against Woking away. But also another cup they're involved in is the Premier League Invitational Cup, where they are where Premier League two sides are pitted against international opponents, and that draw has been taken, and we now know who we're going to be drawn against. We are going to be drawn in Group D of the Premier League International Cup, and we will be drawn against Sporting Lisbon, Anderlecht, and Athletic Club, whom the Young Hammers drew 2-2 in the tournament last year. Great game. It was a really good game, actually. And we're also going to be playing Borussia Dortmund. Most of these ties, they're at home, so to speak. It's obviously they're over here. It's part of a 32 club tournament, 16 English clubs and 16 invited international clubs. And we've done reasonably well. You know, not last year. We didn't get to the group stages last year, if I remember correctly, because Lyon are fucking good. But we got to the semis. Did we get to the semis last year as well? I can't remember. But it's usually a really good thing to watch. Usually, the games for the Invitational Cup take place at Dagenham and Redbridge. So, you know, it's great to see. So it's a fun to spin the tunes as well. You get a lovely view. So keep an eye on that. Or keep an eye on the channel. We'll give you when the next matches are. With the Academy show every Monday 6 p.m. As I alluded to, the first under 21 game in their PL2 campaign is at home. They play Nottingham Forest on Monday at 7 p.m. kickoff at Rush Green. So make sure you get down there. £5 for adults, £1 for kid, but it is free for season ticket holders. So get your ass down there and cheer on the boys, particularly with West Ham playing away over the weekend. You know, if you're not going to the game, you've got to pass, haven't you? You know, you can do that. You could say you could do the housework, you know, then watch the game on the telly, and then say, actually, I'm going to pop down to see the boys. You'd be home by 9 o'clock if you live nearby. So it's not an all-dayer. There's no real pubs around there, so you're literally going to watch football. There's a little tea shack which sells cups of tea, so you might want to bring a sandwich. Someone moaned last time that there wasn't. You didn't tell us about the car park, but you didn't tell us about the sufficient lack of food facilities. I'm sorry. You know, I'm just trying to get you to go to watch the under 21s play. Don't forget to check out kneesonoverbrand.com for latest news, reviews, and opinions. And also don't forget to check out. Well, actually, we can't check it out, but we'll be announcing our new sponsorship soon. We're just waiting on a few details to get that all sorted, and we'll have that in time to roll out ahead of the Sunderland game. Also, while I have you, announced today the Finalysis app, which is a new app that's been created. It's a project I've been involved in for the last 6 months, and myself and 10 other West Ham fans are the starting 11 fanalicists. And if you want to get involved, have a look on Twitter, social media, that type of thing. Get involved. You can sign up. You have to sort of be vetted, so to speak, to get onto the app to make your. But it's part of a big organisation which they're working in collaboration with Sky Sports with. Yeah, if you want to get involved, let us know. You know, not put your money where your mouth is, but if you want to upload your scores, your predictions, that type of thing, your player ratings, that all goes and gets collaborated all together and stored. And Sky Sports are going to be using those figures alongside stats. So when they're watching a game on TV, and West Ham versus Chelsea, say next week, probably not. There isn't enough data by then, but you'll have Jarrod Bowen there, his goals, and then you'll have the average rating, the average analysis rating for their match performances. So puts the power back into fans' hands rather than necessarily all the pundits. You're watching the games, you've got your own opinions, and other people have their opinions, and it all amalgamates together. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith.